Welcome back to Midday Kentucky, everyone. An interesting fact here. 1 in every 8 people living in Kentucky have diabetes too. Tammy Ross, licensed diabetes educator and coordinator from Lexington Fayette County Health Department. Welcome to the show.
Great to be with
1
you.
in every 8
1 in 8
scares me.
It is scary, and you know, the scarier thing is there's even more folks that don't know they have diabetes.
That's the scary part.
It is, because you can feel totally fine. People may not have symptoms, and so they think, I'm fine. And so March 28th, the week from today, is National Diabetes Alert Day.
Okay, what happens on that day? And then I want to get back to the symptoms of diabetes.
Sure. So National Diabetes Alert Day, that's a day to really draw attention to type 2 diabetes and help people to find out, are you at risk? So it's as easy as going to diabetes.org,
Yes.
website of American Diabetes Association, take a 7-question quiz, just takes a minute or two.
Oh, good.
And it helps you to know your risk.
Is it a blood test? Is it, what
No,
happens?
no blood involved in that on
Okay.
Diabetes Alert Day. So you take the quiz online.
Just a quiz.
You can print it out, you know, do it
Okay.
at your convenience.
Okay.
Helps you to see your risk. So if you find out that you have a higher risk for developing type 2 diabetes, what you want to do is go talk to your doctor.
Okay.
And that's where the blood test might
All
come
right,
in.
perfect.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, Tammy, what are some of the signs for everyone sitting at home right now, and they might be working on the 28th
Yeah.
of March, they can jump on online
Absolutely, they can jump on.
and do the test there. What are some of the signs that you might have diabetes today? We don't want to scare people.
No, you don't want to scare
Yeah.
people, but you want people to be informed
Yeah.
because knowledge
It's
is power,
important,
right?
totally.
Right. So symptoms are, one of the big symptoms is people may feel tired. You know, they might feel like, oh, I just don't have any energy. I sit down after dinner. I
you.
fall asleep. Some of the more classic symptoms that people may have: increased thirst, increased urination.
So
those-
someone who's always drinking water.
Yeah, and
or
water
looking-
is the drink of choice,
Okay,
it seems.
really?
Yeah.
Overweight.
Yeah, so when we think about what puts people at risk for diabetes, gaining extra weight is one of those.
Yeah.
And you know, as we age, that can happen. And those are 2 of the risk factors that people will look at on that test.
And Tammy, something that I don't know, is diabetes 2 hereditary?
It's very hereditary.
Okay, I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, it very much runs in families.
Okay.
And for women that may have had diabetes in pregnancy, they're at increased risk for type 2 diabetes.
Okay, that's pretty
So-
scary. Now, this is probably really basic. How important is it with what we eat?
That's a great question.
Regarding diabetes 2.
Right, eating is a pleasurable part of life. And so
course.
no one wants to be told, you know, I can't eat this or that. But when we think about type 2 diabetes, portions may come into play, carbohydrate may come into play, and the goal is to help level out blood sugars.
And that's what I was about to say to you. Like, what about if, you know, diabetes 2 is about too much sugar or not enough sugar?
Too much sugar in the blood.
Okay.
So when you go and get that blood test checked,
That's
they're
where we're
looking
gonna
to
find
see
out.
your blood sugar
Okay,
level.
so if someone's eating a lot of candy, lots of candy bars, lots of sweet
Yeah.
breakfast cereals,
Yeah.
and this is where you're talking about when it comes to diet and exercise.
Right,
You know, diabetes, my mother developed diabetes.
Did she?
And as I'm discussing this with you, I'm thinking to myself
Yeah,
in
you
my
start
head,
thinking about
I'm now
that.
starting to think
Yeah,
about these
yeah.
things and thinking, when I go and have my next blood test, is
Yeah.
it something that I should ask about?
You know, that's a great
Because
question.
is it tested for every blood test?
Generally, if you go in and get your routine blood work, they're going to look at glucose or blood sugar, and so that's what they're looking at to see if it's elevated.
All right.
Now, there's something called prediabetes that's kind of an indicator that you may be headed towards type 2 diabetes.
I want to quickly ask you about the classes in
Yeah,
April. Quickly tell me
thank
about
you.
that.
Yeah, so at Lexington Fayette County Health Department, I'm the coordinator of our Healthy Living with Diabetes classes. Those are going to start April 13th. They're on Thursdays, 1 to 3. And we're partnered with UK Cooperative Extension. So if we have viewers that have diabetes interested, call 288-2446
Well,
to learn
of course,
more.
all the information is up on the screen. And guys, what's the website again, very quickly?
Lexington Health Department and
Tammy, thank you. Appreciate it.
diabetes.org.
You're amazing. If you want to find out
you.
more information, of course, give them a call or go onto their website. Thank
Thank you.
And we're going to have you
Appreciate
back.
it.
I want to talk to you more.